Let's see. So now that I've got that, I leveled up. I increased the range of the lighthouses while I was busy doing things. Now the lighthouse covers the entire island, which is awesome, which means resources. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually, until I got the next lighthouse. What am I doing? I gotta stop this. Okay. Build. Let's see. Is it farming? No, it's economic. Lighthouse. I needed more steel. No, I need more steel. Okay. This also means I can actually move the mining rods out, which is awesome. Let's see. Build industrial mining rod. Oh, and this actually gets me a little bit of steel back because I built these before I got the cost reduction, which is nice. Get them bridges down. I'm not gonna get any more fish traps down this way. I apparently make quite a lot of those. Okay, build industrial mining rod. And I'm probably gonna want to make multiple of these because we're really close to the quarry. I think the only thing I'm missing is one more ruby. And maybe if we get lucky... No, topaz. Yeah, one more ruby shouldn't take too long. Okay, economic. Lighthouse. But spread them out, or do I go absolutely nuts? No, let's spread them out a little bit. These things are going to be expensive. I'm just going to have most of them up top initially. So we need 16 glass, 6 steel, and 32 brick for the next one. Which is actually almost as much as I would have had to spend previously, so that's kind of nice. Let's start with those, and we'll get the rest going in a bit. Let's see. So farming bridges. Build furnaces. I might as well have 4 of these going now. Steel. That's not much steel. Glass. That's not much glass. Well, whatever. We'll get the rest. Do I have a dig spot? We do. Yeah, so now I'm gonna get about 3 resources from everything. But, I mean, if you notice, that's a lot of sand. Which, more or less, is going to pay dividends as we go along. Let's see. So what do we do next? Alright, we have extra storage here. We should probably drop off that and the flowers. Because, yeah, these hold 9 now. That's kind of nice. Yeah, it's one of those upgrades that I kind of usually passed on because I didn't think it was that necessary. But in truth, it's actually quite necessary and very helpful. Okay, so what do we do now? I mean, mainly we just wait for the next lighthouse to roll around. Guess we're gonna need a bunch of bricks too, but glass! Yeah, that's not so bad. Let's make those bricks. Honestly, let's just craft 83 bricks. I'm gonna turn off the radiuses. Yeah, I could. Let's go do that. Well, no. How about this? The answer is yes, but I'm gonna wait until the pollution is so bad that we can barely see. Then I'm gonna turn it off. Unless that really bothers people. Because I know that I can do so. I know I can turn off the, I know I can turn off the radiuses in an app data settings file. Unless there's other settings. Actually, here, while that just goes, because nothing else is gonna be happening, why don't we go, why don't we go check out what settings I can change? Because, you know, for the most part, just turning off the radiuses and the screen shake. Like, currently, screen shake isn't that bad yet, so I'm not that bothered by it. But if there's other interesting settings, then maybe I should. Okay, is it local? Local low. Because it's either like Forager or Hop Frog, probably. Hopu. Or it's something completely different. Looks like it's somewhere else completely. Let's see. Config file is app data. Wait, local app data. I don't even know where that is. Apple app data local. Forager. I thought I looked there. Oh, nope, there it is. I missed it completely. Okay, game config. Yeah, that's not. Secret options.ini. There we go. Edit pad light. What the hell is that? Use notepad++. Get out of here, edit pad light. Whatever you are. Okay, so we have screen flash. Let's just pop out of the game real quick and turn some of these things off, seeing as they're right there. Okay, for people that are wondering what this file looks like, let's turn on this. Let's see. Do you want to reload it? Sure. Huh, just reset. Rainbows forever. Yes. I am not a monster. Yes. Invulnerable bridges. No. Buildings AoE. No. Loading animations. Let's turn that off. I have no need to see those. Screen shake, no. Screen flash, no. Anything else? No. Let's save that. Cool. Let's get back in the game. What is this? Oh, do I want to update Notepad++? Sure. I'll just let that go while we play Forager. Let's see. I will update. I will upload. Hopefully that doesn't wreck anything. Oh, that looks much cleaner. Also, when I turned on Rainbows Forever, I was not expecting that everything would be rainbowy. Well, that is not. This is a natural consequence to my actions. I don't know if I want to turn it on or off. On one hand, rainbows. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's an easy decision to make. We're gonna just stay rainbows until I get really sick of it. Which might be sooner than later. I don't know yet. Well, at least we could make a buttload of steel. So now what do we do? We wait. Do I have a diggy spot? I do have a diggy spot. Diggy spot has topaz. Dang it, I need rubies. Oh man, the fairies are rainbow. Yeah. Embrace the ponk. Overlap the circles for ponk. But I turned off the ponk! How could— wow, that's a lot of sand. Yeah, we need more of these. Getting Slay the Spire flashbacks. Oh man, that was some sweet rainbow business. I'm gonna clear this out. I'll put my next lighthouse over here. Honestly, what I'm probably gonna want to do is just come back and break all of these and move it all like off island and just use this as a separate thing entirely. I'm also really glad I turned off the floating animations because it's actually a lot easier on my eyes. It looks boring, but it's worth it. I wish I could actually do, like, concrete or something. Damn it, give me rubies! It's the only thing I don't have. Okay, actually, rubies and amethysts. I didn't realize I was low on amethysts as well. Alright, whatever. Build. Economic. Light. No, I need more steel. More steel! There was also a pop-up saying that you killed all the Beep family. I think that was from the I'm not a monster setting. It is, actually. Which is nice. I think that got me the achievement too. Yep, monster, kill all the beets. Without killing the beets. Shh, tell no one. I hope they had more secret settings to that, because that's actually kind of cool. On the other hand, I might actually have to turn on the floating animations just because things do feel like painfully static. Mainly the fishing traps. Because yeah, if I could actually replace all the land bridges with like a concrete thing instead, like pave over the ocean, yeah, that actually would work kind of well. Okay, so let's... Oh, do we want to do that? No, I'm going to put my next lighthouse up there. Main reason is, this is a good source of sand. I guess the other thing I could do is actually dig up all of these. Oh, yeah. Let's start by doing that. We're going to dig up all the fishing traps and sandwich them on the other side of the lighthouses. Because effectively, we're going to want to surround our basic island with a uncomfortable amount of lighthouses. And so, yeah, best to actually, like, do so. Instead of keeping all my fishing traps, like, right in there. For no good reason. Because I was wondering about how I was going to get all the placement. Now, if I wanted to be truly insane, I could actually stack more of these. That misplaced was actually perfectly placed. This reminds me of another game that's coming out kind of soon, called Flotsam. Now, this is going to make it a lot harder for me to get to the fishing traps. I'm looking forward to Flotsam. Oops. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. That's the real answer. But I'm really looking forward to Flotsam. It's effectively like a town builder where you're constantly... I mean, honestly, it's a town builder like Raft. But instead of, you know, being a multiplayer thing, it's more like, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess it's closer to... Banished. Which I think is kind of exciting. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but it seemed really neat. Okay. Firefly isn't rainbow. Oh, kill it. Can't. Oh. Okay, so what do I need for the next lighthouse? Because effectively, I'm just going to be going from lighthouse to lighthouse until we're golden. Do we have a diggy spot? No. Yes, diggy spot. Diggy spot has dismal pickings. What do I need for steel? More gold. More diggy spot. I miss. More diggy spot. Rubies! Hello, rubies! We just got 6 rubies from one gather. Worth it. And yeah, once we get the quarry down, all we need is amethyst at this point. Once we get the quarry down, we are going to be swimming. So maybe this lower section is not covered by lighthouses. That's probably fine. I don't know. Amethysts? Nope, arrows. Well, at some point, if anything ever needs killing in this, we're going to be in a good spot to do a big murder on them. Unfortunately, doing a big murder on anything at this point is unlikely. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and dance. So what else do I do? I guess I have far more EXP, but like... Apart from going for shrines, which are like right here. Would I go combat? I guess I could go combat. Well, otherwise we could go... What does unlock spirit crystals do? Oh, that's how I make the level ups. I don't really know if that's gonna be that... You know, actually, we could do that. Because combat's not that helpful. Because swords are a better pickaxe. But I'm not really using... I'm not really pickaxing anything. Let's see. Just need an amethyst, man. Just one amethyst. I'm all good. Any of these? Nope. Wait. One pop up? Nope. That's gonna drive me crazy. Because, yeah, farming actually would be a really good source of getting free EXP here. You're right. The problem is I'd have to water the crops? Maybe? Maybe not, actually. Alright, screw it. Let's see what I need to get going if I want to start farming. Okay, industrial, no. Farming, windmill. Windmill requires thread. Oh. Because I haven't actually bothered to get my sewing station down. Because, yeah, farming is a good way of getting extra EXP that I wouldn't normally be able to get. I can make the basic wallet, and I can make the basic backpack. Okay. Not that I really need either of those. Yeah, with the aqua shovel, dug spots are pre-watered. Unfortunately, I can't even get the first tier of shovel, which I think is the aqua shovel. Because I need jelly for it. So, we're here. Well, I will just wait here. For a time. There's a dodge roll in this game? How did I never know? I guess because I never paid attention. And because I never needed it. It does cost stamina. Huh. Okay. So what did I need? I needed the windmill. Okay, I need more than this. Bammo! I think I might have figured that out at some point in the past. It's literally like one of those mechanics that you straight up just don't need. I'm just gonna roll everywhere. It doesn't even help. There's no point in it. Okay. I'm gonna save an exit menu. I'm gonna quit out of the game. I don't want Rainbow anymore. It's fun, but it's like, it's a little hard on the eyes. Okay, Rainbow forever off. And honestly, I'm gonna turn the floating animations back on. I don't actually know if it's worth it, but I don't know. It just looked weird. Oh. Well, maybe the rainbow will be forever anyway. Or maybe it's only on structures that I've built. I don't really know. We might have to just, like, tear everything up again and rebuild it. We'll see. But yeah, the floating looks better. Everything else just looked, like, weirdly static. And in the end, I didn't like it. Okay, so what do I want to do? Cotton seeds. Well, I've used up all my fiber. However, let's see. We could do flour, pumpkin seeds. Do a number of these things. I'm actually just going to pump out a bunch of trees. Just because that's something I can do. It should go away on its own. Good to know. We'll see. And yeah, I do like the floating, in retrospect. Okay. I don't know why I've not filled in these gaps yet. Lighthouses will not fit there anyway. I'll fit in lighthouses, where I need to, when I need to. I'd rather just be able to walk unimpeded. Are these done yet? No. Let's see. As a YouTube gamer, have you ever had videos gotten flagged for demonetization by the copyright algorithm, particularly since Article 13? So, as an American, I'm not actually sure how affected I am by Article 13. As of yet, I've never actually had any kind of problems with it. I have had some of my videos lose monetization, but it's almost always because music and not a game. So very specifically... Oh. Let's see. Unfortunately, I do not want to water my crops yet. But yeah, so I have had videos demonetized in the past because of music. So if I know the music's going to be copyrighted, I straight up just turn it off. So I was playing Rage in absolute silence. Well, not absolute silence, there was the sound effect. And I will probably have to do something funky if I ever cover Myst. Because apparently Myst has some funky copyright issues too. Let's see. But no. And generally, I'm not expecting it to ever go particularly bad on YouTube or Twitch, just because I see both of those sites probably working out something... Well, honestly, YouTube already has a fairly Article 13 compliant system, is my assumption. Because of the copyright takedown and content ID systems. I can't imagine it's going to change too much. Twitch, I don't know what Twitch is going to be like, but honestly, for video gaming, I think it's going to be relatively safe. There might be a couple of developers that do particularly shitty things. Like, you know, it's like, you criticized me too much. Article 13. Like, that's a possibility. Albeit a ridiculous one. Quarry. But, like, I feel like no matter what, things will adjust, the business will go on. It just might be a little odd. Now, if I put this over here in the corner, does it work? I guess we'll find out. It works! So how does that work? You can live stream games with all the music and everything, but if it's a recorded video, it can't have music. So... It varies based on what website you're working with. So, as a YouTuber, let's see. I could get another mining rod, but can I get another lighthouse instead? No. We're getting there. Let's see. So, the way it works on YouTube is if you've got copyrighted content in there, it will demonetize the video or give the money to the copyright holder. So specifically, like, say if I have, I don't know, AC/DC music or something in one of my videos. Effectively, it'll get caught by the algorithm and be like, yo, you don't own this. And unless you bought the license for this, we're giving that money to AC/DC. And I'm like, oh, damn. Twitch, on the other hand, can't do that with a live stream. I mean, they could, but it would take a lot more effort. YouTube actually does this, where if it catches you using copyrighted music during the live stream, it'll straight up just mute your stream for a while until you fix it. Or take down your stream if you're doing it too much or some number of things. But the way Twitch does it is it's like, oh, you're using copyrighted content. It's just muted on the VOD later, which honestly I think is kind of the more holistic way of doing things. Let's see. Oh. We should absolutely eat. I should not ignore that. And I am in the way. I don't know. It's like, it's a weird system, and I realize that it's, like, frustrating for a lot of people. But, for me, it's never, like, really sucked. Okay, can I get a mining rod? No, I need more steel. More steel, you say? There's all the steel I need. Okay, now I can start heading for some other things. It should give you a pop-up notification, give you the chance to take it down instead of muting the whole thing. I mean, usually you kind of know when the music's going to be copyrighted. I have only ever had a couple of surprises. I played a game, geez, at the beginning of last month called Mars Z. And that whole game's soundtrack is apparently copyrighted. And I have full permission to cover it, but the music, the label, whoever has handling the distribution of the music is like, no! And will not let me monetize the game, so I've actually just never put out the video. But most of the time, you actually rarely will run into issues. I'm gonna break this, and then I'm gonna move it in just slightly, so I can fit more lighthouses around. Let's see, you're gonna have to rebuild the buildings. Oh, I'm gonna have to rebuild a ton of things. But that's fine, I kind of expected it. Bango. Okay, so we want to do economic, no. Farming quarry. So I want to bring it in one like this. That way I can have lighthouses here and down here. With less issues. But we're going to need way more mining rods. I'll probably get another 2 right there. Effectively, we're going to have to just have a small army of mining rods and lighthouses all over the place to harvest this. Let's see. So that should be good. We're 2 levels off of a level up. Let's see. Honestly, I'm probably just going to keep pumping gold ingots. Wow, that's a hell of a lot of gold. I guess let's make the iron too. We're going to need both. Because at this point, we want to just start making tons of steel for both. I mean, it'll be worth it. Because we have 4 lighthouses going, like, each one of these is worth, like, a fair bit. I mean, let's just bust down this crystal. How many crystal was that? I was at 22. And if I bust this one down... I guess I only got 2 crystal from that. Okay, so that's not as good as I'd like it to be. Still, once we get even more of these, it'll be more ridiculous. So, what do we do? Did I go front? Yes, actually. No, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. It'll be fine. I was thinking of skipping combat to get frost strike, because if I can get a spirit crystal down and make yeah, so I can make these, but they're grossly expensive. We'll need that, but we're not going to need it soon, so I'll go back down through combat, like I should have done from the very beginning. I get another mining rod? No, we need a lot more steel for that. Luckily, I mean, at this point, we're going to be in a feedback loop of resources pretty quick. But yeah, spirit crystals can help leveling up. The problem is, I need resources that I don't have and won't have for a while before I can get to that point. So I should have just gone combat. Because I need purple pigment to level up, and that's, or to level up, to use the spirit crystal. And that's not actually super doable. Because I think that requires, like, lavender or nightshade or something, and, like, I don't have either of those. Sucker's gonna pop at any moment, I know it. We're going to need more furnaces, honestly. I guess let's just keep expanding. I should have a silly amount of wood at this point. Let's just replace this. I think I might grow cotton next. Now that I should actually have some fiber sitting around, because we're going to need a lot of fiber as we go along. Sad you don't get any EXP for these, but I kind of understand. Okay. So we want to do cotton seeds. I only have 2 out of 3 fiber. Wow! I was not expecting that to be as stingy as it is, I guess. Okay. So we've got this going. Yeah, I guess next order of business, we really just want shrines. And I guess I really only do need one more mining rod. And we'll have... I'm not going to say optimum coverage, but it'll be enough. Okay. I also realize... Wow, that's a lot of sand. I apparently have an insane number of tree seeds in my inventory. We might as well get rid of them all. They take a while to grow, but like, I don't know. It's something. And then eventually, once we get the water shovel, I should be able to grow these much faster. I think you can even fertilize them, maybe? Six, 9, 12, 3. Okay. I think that this is going to be the last bit of tree farming I do. But this will guarantee that I have infinite wood. Infinite wood. That is probably going to skunk the quarry. Maybe? I don't actually know. I did make about 56 thread. Very true. Whoops. Oh, no. That was always there. That's fine. I was just expecting we'd have, like, a little bit more cotton spawn. But, nope. Well, one more will spawn and we'll be fine. And then I'll start farming it properly. Let's see. Grab that. We've got a ton of seaweed, which I don't know if I will need anytime soon. Let's see. So, I got lax. I should never get lax. Ooh, that's a lot of glass. Note to self, dig more. So you can water the plants with water bottles. Yep. I'll grab about 4. I mostly want to use my glass on other things. Okay. Mainly, I'm just worried that the water bottles are going to deplete whenever I use them. Because that could be an annoyance.